Stacey's Remarkable Books by Stacey Abrams, illustrated by Kit Thomas. It was recess, the best time of the day. Kids ran around the playground shouting and laughing, playing and jumping. That is, everyone except for Stacey. Instead of playing, Stacey lay beneath the big tree and read her book. In books, she could pretend to be good at everything, like making new friends and trying new things. When she read books, she could be anyone, a magician or a superhero or a pirate sailing the high seas. But in real life, she was just Stacey. Can I sit here too? Stacey looked up and saw Julie, the new kid. They were both in Miss Bakley's class.
Want to read one of my books? Julie shook her head. No thanks. Do you like reading? Asked Stacey. I love it. I do too, said Julie, but I'm not very good at reading in English yet. Stacey thought for a moment and smiled. Today's your lucky day. Today is Thursday, Adventure Day. Adventure Day was her own special name for the day the whole class visited the library. Miss Blakeslee announced that it was time to come back inside. Come on, Stacey said to Julie. After math, we'll be on our way. Soon the afternoon bell rang. Together, the class walked through the hallways to the library, the amazing room of books and magazines and computers, and best of all, stories. When the class entered the library, Mr. McCormick, the librarian, greeted them with a smile. Then he repeated what he said every Thursday. Welcome to the Library of Learning. Touch everything, read anything, find your new favorite book, and be kind. Stacey showed Julie her favorite section of the library. Taking turns, they picked out a stack of books almost as tall as they were and walked carefully to a yellow reading table.
Mr. McCormick says, we can find answers to almost every problem in the library, Stacey said. Mom and Dad said reading, well, it takes practice. Why don't we practice together? Family's language, Julie explained. Intrigued, Stacey asked, what language does your family speak? Vietnamese. Julie looked around the rows and rows of books that lined the library walls. One day, though, I would like to read every story in here. I like to tell stories, too. Stacey understood. She had the same dream, to read every book ever written, to tell stupendous stories using extraordinary words. Maybe if we read together, we can make our dreams come true. Julie grinned. I'd like that. From then on, every Thursday, Stacey and Julie went on their own adventures. They hunted through the bookshelves to find tales that they could read together. They giggled about an octopus who could play 8 instruments. A mystery about a hidden sock gave them chills. With each book, they took turns sounding out the words. If Julie stumbled, Stacey would help her. One afternoon, Julie brought another student named Hadley to the table. Hadley's family had moved from Gambia to the year before. Do you want to read with us? We're starting a reading club, Stacey said. In our new book, we're floating in space with astronauts and applesauce. The story's hai qua, said Julie. That means so cool in Vietnamese. Yes, I'd love to be in the club. Dam Kotan, Haiti said, and winked at Julie. That means I'm happy in Wolof.
Soon they were adding new readers to their club. They read at recess and at Julie's house and by Hades' pool.
Sam's family had moved from South Korea years before he was born. He showed everyone the book that Stacey had given him. "Gomawayo," he said to her. "Thank you." In Sam's new book, the reading club met a turtle who could predict the future.
With her friends, Stacey learned beautiful words in languages she had never heard before, and she got to know more kids in her class. The reading club got bigger, and the stories got better and better. When the bell rang one Thursday, Stacey quickly got in line. Jenny, who sat on the other side of the class from Stacey, came over. "I'd like to join the reading club. I checked out an awesome book about a dinosaur who learns to dance in the ballet." Jenny was very popular, but Stacey had never talked to her. "I haven't read that one yet," Stacey said shyly. "Vamos a reír mucho," Jenny exclaimed in Spanish. "We're going to laugh a lot." More and more kids began to join the reading club, like Vaikal, whose family came from Indonesia, even kids from Miss B's class. Each brought their own words and different histories. Mr. McCormick got permission for the reading club to stay after school. He brought them special books written about where each of them was from or in the languages they spoke.
One afternoon at recess, Julie and Stacey finished another terrific story. "Want to play kickball?" Julie asked. Stacey shook her head. "No thanks." "Why not?" "They look like they're having fun." "Because I'm not very good at games like that." "Maybe if you played more you could improve," Julie said. "My friend Stacey told me it helps to practice." Stacey stared at the kids running around. Her stomach rumbled. But this time she felt excitement instead of nervousness. If she tried, she could be out on the playground too, spinning in circles and running like a cheetah, laughing and having fun, like her favorite character in her favorite books. Julie took Stacey's hand. "Come on, it will be an adventure."
Stacey imagined kicking the ball so high it would reach the sun. "Let's go!"